This fellow here, this is one of the rockhopper penguins. Look at that, that's over 100 years old, or it's 100 years old at least, and he's in such remarkable condition. He's just fantastic. So this is one of the usual Adelie penguins, what they look like with no stippling on them. You can see here the stuffing that they would have used when they prepared it. This was also collected from Macquarie Island. Oh, sorry, this one was collected from Adelie Land, but again by Harold Hamilton. So they took age ranges. So we've got some skins of chicks as well. So this, I know, they're so beautiful. Cute little things. So this little fellow was from Adelie Land, and it doesn't say who exactly collected. I mean, it may well have been taken by Mawson himself, but I do know that they would eat the penguins. But I think they would feed some of them to the dogs as well, and they would retain the skins and prepare them and keep them as biological specimens.
And these sort of creatures, these would have been the first encounters with them, and these would have been quite the samples.
Yeah, some of these they would have been. I mean, there were sealers down on, say, Macquarie Island who obviously would have encountered them. I don't know whether they collected them, though, but these probably were some of the first that came back into museum collections. And there is an account in Mawson's story saying that they sent a party off at one point on Macquarie Island, and Hamilton came back with a species of land bird that they didn't know what it was, and I'm dying to know what it was. There's no description in there because it's possibly in our collection now, so it'd be fascinating to have some idea what it is.
So there's Mawson mysteries to this day?
There's Mawson mysteries to this day, absolutely. One of these days I'll get in there and dig it out. You can still get DNA from the toes or from the feet, so you can still, do DNA analysis on some of these specimens, and in fact some people around the world have done so, taken tissue samples and feather samples.
Why would you need to do that this day of a creature 100 years gone?
Because it's very, very difficult to get any information on that, or to get any DNA samples from this sort of thing now. I mean, it's, you know how hard it is yourself getting down to Antarctica, and so if anybody is doing studies on these species, having a look at, say, their relationships to each other, to other species, a whole host of things. Sometimes you need DNA material to compare to other DNA material, and it's not an easy thing to get unless you're down there.